welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bearcats will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Off target and incomplete. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw. It's Torres. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And looking to throw now on first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Torres. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
They're setting out to try to PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Here's the 2nd down play. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll test the right side here. Solid run, tackled with the 45-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kennesaw State 21, Sam Houston 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Sam Houston 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? As a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football, looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Gives it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. And the freshman making an impact play there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. The ball is picked off.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Kennesaw State, 35. Sam Houston.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 5. Set to kickoff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Sam Houston offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Bearcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. tackle made after the completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And there's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush.
And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. Still going. It's a foot race. Returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Tight end makes the grab. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. And here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it on the move. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. And the Bearcats will crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Kennesaw State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Mays. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And now the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period.
Kennesaw State 38, Sam Houston 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Bearcats looking to run some tempo here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Bearcats will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be brought down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
What have they got cooked up with this two-point conversion attempt? From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Kennesaw State, 38. Sam Houston, 20.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The receiver is incomplete. Now, fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often end up bumping them.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.